Okay, folks, just breaking down an incident my dad was involved in. No one else was involved in, just my dad, luckily. So this was the semi-pro 600 mini enduro at the end of Saturday in Lincoln, Michigan. This is about 25 laps. So just coming out of the earlier yellow flag. You'll see I'm right here, team number 10. He's the third on the left here. Rookie driver, 49 years old. So there's the green flag. You'll see him take the outside and he'll remain on the right. From there, you'll see several people begin to take the left side, and that'll continue through the turn. So now you see my father right there, and you'll see that line of people begin to form. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, taking the entire span of that turn. That is a wide turn. From there, about 3 seconds after they switch camera angles, that's when the crash occurs. So I am assuming someone must have hit his rear and he must have spun out. But when we were inside the pits, Ryan Dalsky, which is a driver, was testing out the engine. The engine was performing fine. It sounded fine. There was no physical damage on the actual snowmobile itself, or any scuff marks indicating that anyone could have hit it. So it could have might been a light hit, but keep in mind Sunday when we were watching on this side in the exact spot my dad was, there was a guy that spun out, but luckily he was able to slow it down fast enough to the point where it didn't spin or roll on the ground for him to sustain injuries. Anyway, so around the turn 3 here, you'll see this guy pull out the yellow flag. So right over there is where my dad crashed. You'll see I'm over here on the top of the trailer. We're looking around just like any team would. And we're looking to see, because after a caution flag goes out, as a team and the trailer or around, you're looking to see if that was your snowmobile, if that was in the caution. That's only occurred to us a few times. Most of the time was during the SOI 500 in Sault Ste. Marie. And then during this time, and I believe a couple other times in some other races, but those are minor. Either way, we were looking around, and they were like, "Oh, that's Todd," and yeah, that's my father. So we were a bit frantic over there, but he was up, so we knew he was fine. Anyway, there he is. You'll see his left hand holding his right part of his chest. There's the race official over there. So yes, nothing was wrong with the sled. There's nothing at all that was wrong with it. He was definitely a bit phased. The lady, or Jan, she said to go get some x-rays if it progressed and got worse, which he ended up doing at 11:30 that night because he was having trouble breathing. So hospital is just on the street from where we were staying, where most of the teams here were actually staying. So he says he feel like he got hit in the rib with a sledgehammer, and multiple ribs were broken, fractured, and then we have a punctured lung. That's minor, so that's a good thing. Either way, Jan came inside the trailer and she said to put some ice packs on it, and then later at the hotel to possibly go inside of the hot tub for 20 minutes on, 20 minutes off to see if that would do anything. But if it progressively got worse, to go to the hospital and get some x-rays. Either way, so you just saw the thing go. The guy pulling the snowmobile, I think he's already gone. And then there's my dad. And there, you'll see I'm right there. Anyway, he continues over there. So he stops over there. My stepmother hugs him because she was a bit afraid. And then I'm over there and we're all asking him what the heck happened. Because we're looking at snowmobile, there's nothing wrong with it. Either way, racing was underway again, and we didn't finish that race. The next day, we ended up calling 2 new drivers, and they ended up racing for us to race on the second sled. And on the first sled, we stuck with Chooch, or I forget his last name, but his first name is John. And then we have Ryan Dolsky. So they're both pros on the Team 10 sled, and then you have the 15 sled with Ryan, or Dolsky Racing. So that's just a